Hi everyone, it's Rachel from Sweet and Simple Home, and today I have a little thrift haul to share with you. Got to go to a couple just local hole-in-the-wall type thrift stores. They always have the best prices, and I'm excited to share with you what I found. If you're new here, I love making my home beautiful little by little, and thrifting is a major part of how I'm able to decorate my home on a small budget. So if you love that kind of thing too, I hope you'll hit that red subscribe button and come back for more. Before I dive into what I found thrifting, I wanted to talk about my shirt that I'm wearing. This was one that my mom was getting rid of. I've been helping her sell a lot of her stuff on POSHMARK, and I was taking pictures of this one to list, and I thought, I kind of like this one. It's just really simple, but then it has these details like this on the sleeve that just kind of remind me of the 40s and 50s, like my favorite era. I love it. So I had to show you this first. Let me dive into what I found at the thrift stores now. So I picked this jar up. I think it's supposed to be a vase actually. The kind of slightly tinted glass and the ribbing on here sort of reminded me of the 40s, which is one of my favorite eras. I love those glass insulators, you know, that I have in my bathroom, and I thought this kind of looked similar, I guess, in glass. So this can be a vase. I can put some things in it in the bathroom or use it to display pencils or something along those lines. So I have a few ideas. We'll see where this ends up. I think she charged me 25 or 35 cents for this. I also found this really sweet little pitcher or creamer, I guess you would call this. It says on the bottom, Arabia made in Finland. So there's the marking there. And I just thought the pattern on here was so neat looking, and it's probably because I really enjoy the Scandinavian look. I think it's very pretty and feminine, but still minimal. So I think I know exactly where I want to put this, and I'll show you once I'm done showing you my haul where I put it. And again, I think I was only charged 25 cents for that. I found this tiny cute little dresser, and I thought this would be fun for Molly to put in with her dollhouse things. She loves those calico critters. She has quite a few of them, and I thought this was about the right scale for her calico critters. But isn't that sweet? Somebody hand painted on here those little flowers, so, and I think I paid 10 cents for this. The ribbons and like sewing notions and things like that are a dime a piece. So I found this for a dime. It had two kinds of lace on it, and they still only charged me a dime. So there's like this sort of pinky tan one and then this golden yellow. I love using ribbons like this to wrap gifts, and I've shown you guys that before here on my channel, but I'll link to that down below if you want to see how I use stuff like this. But you can seriously get this stuff so inexpensively, and it's really pretty on a package. So I got a little overly excited when I found this tin. I think it's really neat. It is a coronation souvenir from June 1953. There is Queen Elizabeth II on the front and the Duke of Edinburgh on the back. It's kind of fun because we've been doing a lot of family research and family history, my mom mostly, and I've been going through all these family photos that we have as a project for my grandmother, and just finding out family history, how much of my family is from Scotland and Great Britain. So it's just kind of neat to have this, and I plan to just store tea in it and have it be one of those things where I open the drawer of the cupboard and see this sweet tin and just have that connection. So I'm gonna give it a good clean and keep some tea in here. This was just $3. I got a bunch of books as well because I love books, but some of these are for more decor purposes and others are just to read. This one I got just to read. It is an Eric Carle book, and it's one that has flaps and stuff, but it hasn't been destroyed yet by a kid. So I paid, I think, 50 cents for this. It's a really sweet little book. I love Eric Carle. He's one of my favorite authors for kids. But none of the flaps have even been opened, like they're still stiff. So anyway, that'll be a fun one, especially because we've got snow right now to read, but it's all, what's that called? Textured and things too. So that's a nice book. So these other books I got simply for decor purposes. I found this one, College Spelling, and I just loved the graphics on here. And I opened it up, and I'm almost predictable, you guys, in what I'll pick. Copyright 1940. I just love the 40s and the fonts, the typography, the colors. It's just very what I'm into. So I think books were 50 cents. Hardbacks are 50 cents a piece. This one I picked up simply for this color. I just thought the binding on it was really pretty with the gold, and then this pretty color that I just love. But I think this might be a kind of racy novel, or what would have been a racy novel in 1950 because of the illustrations. So this must have been like a woman's novel. It does have a church's name stamped here, so maybe it's not racy. I'm not sure. But I love the color, and I'm going to use it in decor, if not to put on my bookshelf. So this book, I was just drawn to, again, the fonts, the illustrations. It's Pony Farm by Paul Brown, and I just love the way that looks. I just love that. This one's 1948, and just some really sweet little drawings of ponies and things like that in here. So I'm going to clean this one. It is a little dirty. And then this one is purely for decor. Again, this one is from the 50s. What it is? 1950. Yeah. So the same era that I just am always drawn to. But I just love the illustration. So it has animals around the year. And it's stamped with the school district that it came from. But you guys know, I talked to you about how one of my favorite sources for artwork are vintage children's books and vintage sheet music. So this is exactly what I'm talking about. Look at that image. Isn't that so pretty? The squirrel and the leaves. That's going to be gorgeous in fall. Here's the squirrel in winter. So cute. I love this little one of the bird with the pine cones. That was really pretty too. And then the baby robins. I mean, you can see this book is already falling apart, and you might as well use this artwork in your home decor. It's so beautiful. So anyway, that was just 25 cents. Then we went to another little hole-in-the-wall type thrift store, and I found a total gem. I found a set of 4 scalloped milk glass dessert plates. It has been on my list for a while to find the scallop plates that match some of the other pieces that I have. I have a couple different sizes of the candy dish and a bowl with this same scalloped edge. And it's really fun because at Christmas time, you might remember I put a ribbon around the edge of my bowls. It'd be fun to do this and put, you know, for a baby shower or a bridal shower, to put the color of whatever you're hosting, and then you can put a few little, you know, little cupcakes or whatever it is you're serving on there. And wouldn't that be sweet? I paid $8 for these, so $2 a plate. I'm totally okay with that. It is a little high for what I'm used to paying in my area, to pay $8 for a buy, but worth it for these. And then I also grabbed this for Molly. It's just a really pretty top. It has this lace at the top and the sort of cold shoulder style sleeve. She loves this style, but I paid $2 for that, and if she doesn't like it, I'll put it in the consignment sale and get my money back and then some. And that rounds up what I found today. I spent, I think, 18 bucks altogether on all the stuff that I got today, and so happy with everything that I found. I love thrifting. I love how satisfying it is. I'm gonna go ahead and show you where I put some of these things, and I'll be right back. So thanks so much for watching, you guys, and taking time out of your busy day to join me here at the Sweet and Simple Home. If you love this kind of video, these thrift haul, yard sale hauls, I will be sure to link to my playlist down below in the description box so you can have lots more to watch like this, because it's my favorite kind of video to make. Also, if you are a fan of Poshmark, you use Poshmark, or you want to try to check it out and see what it's all about, I do have a link down below. You can use my code and get $5 to spend on Poshmark if you haven't tried it out yet. I'm not sponsored at all, but I do have a bunch of stuff up there on my Poshmark closet that I'm selling for my mom. She has great taste and there's lots of stuff up there. So I wanted to let you know, if you are on Poshmark, to go check out my closet. And if you're on Poshmark, let me know in the comments down below and I will find you on Poshmark too. All right, you guys, you take care. Thanks so much for watching, and I will be back with more soon. Bye.